Hi there, everybody. I was not planning to make a video today. However, I just hit 100 subscribers today, so that's pretty awesome. Thank you to all of you so much who have subscribed and watched and liked the videos. And I'm just going to head on over in Bitwig and make some music with no particular plan in mind. Hopefully it's cool, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, so like I said, no plan today, but I thought maybe I would just try something that to me strikes me as pretty Bitwiggy. So what I'm going to do is I'll just make this loop a little more interesting. Oh. No? Nothing too special. I'm going to throw a delay in here and just hope that makes it a little bit more interesting because I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. Okay, I don't like that either. Okay, I'm going to live with that. So, something that I really like about Bitwig is I'm just going to do this in F sharp minor. You know what? I'll just do it in F sharp major because I never ever use major keys. So I'm just going to throw a 4-bar loop in here. I'm going to use key awareness, which is nice because I don't have to think about what notes are in F sharp. Let's see. I'm just going to do a 1-note groove in here. said I was going to do a 1-bar groove, but here I am making a 2-bar groove, possibly. I probably shouldn't, but let's see. Oh, these should both be hitting on the second. I'm definitely overthinking this because I'm not really going to keep it, the sound probably. So I'm adding another track here. Now I'm selecting, this is currently sending its audio to the master track for pads. These aren't really pads, but that's not important. So I'm going to select tracks instead of audio. Now this is going to go to this one. I should have done this in a way that would be easier for people just following along. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this up here and delete this group track. I'm just working from my template. So point being, what you want to do here is go in here, find tracks. Yours will be lined up in a different way than mine is, but you want to look for whatever that initial track is called. So now I'm going to add this here, and I'm going to make this 5 beats long. I know I said I was going to do this in major, but I don't want to. Okay, so now whatever plays in here is going to send also to this same track. So because this is 5 beats long, see how I've extended the loop here. Now this is doing something polymetric, and this is not going to be hitting at the same time relative to this loop. It'll have to go through 20 times, I think, before it sounds the same, although it might be double that because this is actually a 2-bar loop, despite what I initially said. So now I'm going to double this, and this one I'm gonna, I'll just go ahead and make this 1 beat shorter, and now I'm going to put the 5th here. Let's see. Cool. I'm going to double this, and now this one I would like to, I'm going to start off by taking that an octave down because I know I'd like it to be down there, and I'm going to make this one almost 3 bars long, put this a little later, and I want this to play the 7th. I'll do this one more time. It looks looks like I modified the wrong one here. That's okay. Just going to move those up. And of course now this should be here. It doesn't really matter where they are, but I just want to do it so that I'm sort of keeping track of what I'm doing. This one I'll make 6 bars long. And I'm going to have it play the 9. Okay, one more. This is going to be 9 beats long. All right, so real quick, what I'm going to do here is first, I think I just want to anchor this with a bass. I'm going to have this one hit half a beat later. That didn't sound as cool as I'd hoped. It's because that kick is... I wonder if this will sound right. I'm getting bogged down in this whole business right now, and that's fine. So I'm turning on MPE for this serum here because I want to bend this note up to the minor third. You can click on this little tuning fork here. I had it mapped previously in 5, and it keeps not working in 6, and that's okay. But yeah, so now this is going to bend the note up to the minor third. And actually what I'm also going to do is double this. This is going to play only the first time. This is going to play only the second time. Now this is going to mirror... Oh no. Mirror the... no, this is not it. Here we go. No, I actually want this to go like that. Okay. And all Bitwig devices already are MPE. I think all of them are MPE enabled, so you can do all that, and you don't actually have to select the MPE, which is nice. Okay, back to the original plan here. I'm just going to leave this one the same, and I am going to go here and choose, this is, yeah, channel 1 is right. So now I want this one to be channel 2, this one to be channel 3, this one to be channel 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, this is channel 5, so it's whatever the track number is minus 1, and this will be channel 6. So now, if I did that right, I should only hear, this is probably receiving on all. Alright, so I'm going to group this, and in this I'm going to add, I always forget which one this is. I think no, all MIDI channels. So now I want this one to only receive MIDI channel 1. Okay, cool. So just to explain what's happening here, I did that all kind of quickly. I hit Command, I'll just redo it. So you can right click here and hit Group or Command G on a Mac. I added the all MIDI channels, and I only want this to receive MIDI channel 1, and so I only needed to go through, I think, 6. But so this is sending MIDI channel 1 as we selected here. This is sending MIDI channel 2, and each of these successive tracks is only receiving the 1 channel. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to double this. Now this one, I'm going to deselect 1 and I'm going to select 2. And I am going to start putting in some different sounds here. So I'm deleting that polymer. You can use any sound that you want to, but I'm just going to probably just choose some random presets I have here and hope that something sounds decent. Let's see about one of these Car Plus. Let's see about Car Plus Plux. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I just did. Okay, so I don't love that. Let me, I'm not going to spend forever searching for presets. Let me just try a couple here. Use that. Alright, so I'm going to now do the same thing here. Now on this one, I'm going to select channel 3 and now that sounds like a lot, so I'm going to go in here and effectively double the length of this by making it a 2-bar loop, and I'll have it play only the second time. Going back here, I will double this out again. This becomes channel 4. Let's see about maybe some lead stuff. This is now going to be layer 5. Psychedelic kalimba, yeah, why not? That is why not. You know, that's not at all what I was going for, but it adds this kind of cool percussive element. Now, I believe this will be the last... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are both sending on channel 5, so this should actually be channel 6. Insectoid alien car chase sounds like. Delay down here and just put it. So that's a pretty cool way to make some quick layers in Bitwig, and just for the sake of amusement, I am going to go into the effects for this whole group here, and I'm going to add an FX selector. And gonna add there's this very cool thing by Sound Toys called Space Blender that they were giving away for free for a while. I hope you got it when it was available. If not, don't worry, you wouldn't like it. It's not cool, despite what I just said. I'm gonna hit this to sync, and I don't actually know what this is going to sound like. I'll do 5 beats. And, you know, I'll just bring this back over here. Cool. How about a little blur? And I'll probably just double this a few times and make them do different stuff. I bet you this was really going to mess with the stereo image, and I don't care because this isn't going to be something I'm putting out, and so I'm just going to make it sound funky. Okay, I like that. What else would sound nifty? How about some kind of ridiculous convolution? Okay, yeah. Flanger, of course. And let's make this kind of like the way these knobs sound when they're moving, so I'm just going to add some modulation. And it was already on hertz, I didn't have to do that. That's ridiculous, and we're gonna keep it because hell yeah. For something maybe a little bit more sensible, I'll put a phaser. This is so unrealistic for anything I would normally do, but yeah, that's great. And how about I can't remember Valhalla Space Modulator. How about 11/16 notes to get some wonkiness, some bipolar to get some wonkiness. I'll add a random. I love random, probably my favorite modulator. I don't know. I probably use LFO more than random, but like random just seems cooler. I don't know. What am I on here? Here we go. Just a plain old LFO to modulate the feedback, and I'll just slow that down, something kind of slow. That's completely absurd, and I love it. Alright, last one, I promise. Well, I'll just use the Valhalla one because it's free. Black Hole is super cool. Worth getting when it's on sale if you feel so inclined. So Valhalla always sounds really great. Let's see what Massive sounds like. Okay, I like that. So now the cool thing about this is that each of them, you'll still catch the tails even when nothing is going into it. So currently it's set to manual, so as I scroll through, we'll hear different effects. But they're going parallel, so they're not running into each other. Could do key switches. And I'd have to set up a note receiver to do that, which wouldn't be too bad. I could either set up a note receiver or just put something really low, but I will go ahead and I'm going to just go through this because it's a really worthwhile thing to know. So I'm going to get the note receiver, and it's going to be a note effect even though it's coming after all this stuff. I'm going to add another track, and I'm going to rename this FX trigger just so that it's easy to find, and I will make it red also so that it's easy to find. Going back in here to my note receiver. Yours will not be as complex as this, hopefully, but you want to just find this FX trigger. If you only have a few tracks, it'll just come right up. Okay, so bass key is C-2. So we'll go to that. Because I had the key selected there, it wouldn't do it because this is going to now be chromatic. So I'm just going to go chromatically because it's not such a big deal, and I just want to get them all in. And I don't remember actually what note it's going up to. It might be F sharp -2. And it just so happens that that's 2 bars, which wasn't really my intention. Just to make it a little irregular, let's stretch it out. Okay. That keeps happening. Bitwig 6, buggy as hell, I tell you. Okay, so, what did I say? Yes, it is going to F sharp -2. So hopefully this will work. Yeah. Except it's a little fast, so I'm gonna hit everything, Command D, not that. I have mapped the double to a hotkey, which if you're like me, you'll want to do, but if not, you can right click and content scaling, and here we go, scale 200%. So now it's going to be twice as long. I'll just drag my loop out, and we'll try it again and see if it sounds a little less absurd. Okay, I said that was going to be the last thing, but hearing this instant side dub thing I have going on here, I'm just going to throw a little dub delay on the snare. Why not? Okay, that's enough ridiculous for now. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. You are rad, awesome people. And I hope to see you all again next time, and more often, or whenever. Have a beautiful day.